me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of other screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. They're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. All I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you're pumped tonight for this. Coming up here, we have Araxnus in the IRC creating a storm of chaos. And tonight, joining us, we have the members of the EOH staff here. So we have Snowblitz. Yeah, wow.
Yeah!
He, like, just completely just, yeah. Anyway, Snowblitz, who says woohoo. We have Six String here.
What up?
Starlight Ironhoof.
Good evening, Everfree.
And Slipstorm also joining us.
I'm eating chips.
He's eating chips. I'm Forest Rain.
Eating chips.
Tonight we are featuring KnifePony's new remix EP, which is just being released today, featuring a ton of amazing artists on it. So I hope you like the song. Buckle in, because we're going to be listening to a lot of different versions of it, but they're all awesome. But I would like to bring in the Skype call now and introduce KnifePony themselves. So joining us we have both Paul and Chris.
Hello.
And just to start us off real quick, tell us a little bit about KnifePony.
Paul, you can go ahead and say something.
Well, you
Well,
guys
first of all,
started like around June of last year, right, with your first release in July?
Yeah. What happened was I was actually going on vacation, and on the drive to the destination, I was texting Chris, and he was at TruckCon at the time, and I caught the idea of starting a pony music project.
I think that was my idea. Oh no.
Either way, the idea was brought up, and we got to the issue of the name. Okay, it was a year ago. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. Anyway, so we got to the name issue, and as a joke, I proposed KnifePony. I also proposed Swedish Horse Mafia, but that was taken, not at the time, but just, I thought the Swedish Horse Mafia was too funny to use. So from that point on, we started the project and had our first release in July. That's pretty much all I can say about KnifePony.
It's been a lot of fun. Ooh, it's been a lot of fun. There we go. See if I can voice crack any higher next time.
And what brought you into actually creating this album?
Well, the remix album was started when Silva asked if he could remix the song, and then I had a whole bunch of other people asking me if they could remix it, but I didn't really want to give them the stems yet, and I was wanting to release it on a label, so I didn't want to get anything leaked out, and I think it was Swedish Horse Mafia asked me, so I shared the stems with them, and I had Silva ask Tombstone and Art Attack, and then everything just kind of spread out from there.
Neat.
I
just said neat. We're going to be featuring a lot of those people tonight too. And I guess to start us off, I suppose I can reveal our Skype call here.
Oh dear.
And show that the first track that we will be playing is the Living Tombstone remix. So, Living Tombstone, hello and welcome.
Shalom, shalom. Sorry, just the guys in the freaking AFR chat are just driving me insane. Oh my god, stop it! You keep hearing like the mention sounds like bling, 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 and then kind of
just like say, like, make it go away.
Is
Make
it the
go
real
away.
Living Tombstone? Yeah.
yeah, it's the real one. It's the
Everybody ping Tombstone. Woohoo!
Oh
I thought
god.
it was just Walmart knockoff.
Yeah.
Walmart.
The off-brand Tombstone guys.
Stop messing with me.
And it's been a long time since I've talked to you too. I think the last time we actually talked, we mentioned something on Skype a while back for some sort of collaboration or something. But the last time we actually really talked was like BronyCon. But yeah. So just to start us off, tell us a little bit about what got you interested in Stay as a track, and kind of what went into your remix.
Interestingly, I wasn't actually aware of the track "Stay" before. It was just like when Silva just told me about this thing, and I was like interested about the vocals. I basically just even wanted to keep it that way, just listen to just the vocals and just work from there and get a new idea for like a complete different instrumental. But it wasn't after that I finally kind of like caved in and listened to the whole track to get ideas, and I was really in love with the production that both you two, like you, Chris, and Paul, came with, and because it was fantastic production all overall, and that kind of like, and also Feather's vocals helped a lot make this track stand out, definitely. So a lot of shout out to Feather.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and from there I was like really into the track, and I wanted to basically make a remix that's very different than what I usually make. Also at the time I was like practicing like new elements and new ideas, which is why I was super late with the remix, because I remember Paul was talking to me and it was like, hey, where's the remix? Is it coming? It's like when's the deadline? Today. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, of course it's right here.
And it's like, oh, I need to make something, and then I don't know. I guess at the very last minute, I just listened to the vocals again. I just had like an idea for a completely different version for what I had in mind in the beginning, and that sounded really good. I'm happy with the remix that I made, but I guess it's up for the chat or anyone who's listening to give their opinion about this, because yeah,
That's
I don't know. I guess that's all I could say. It's a very like electronic rock-ish thing that I made, and yeah, that's all I could say.
It's certainly one of the most interesting remixes on the album, and quite possibly one of the most intense. And we're going to launch into it right now, and we'll come back afterwards, and we'll talk a little bit about it. And that was the Living Tombstones remix of Stay here on Everfree Radio. And we're back.
Woo!
That
was
was
really cool. Good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's definitely
Thank you
definitely
so
something.
much.
Definitely something
Yeah, it had a
different.
really nice
clap.
beat to it.
I have to say, Slip
Yeah.
does a
I
lot of those kind of grungy bass things, but he does them a little bit cleaner. But what did you think of those?
Now considering the fact that I'm a fail cake and I don't pay attention to things, that was actually the first time that I'd heard that. I enjoyed that very, very, very thoroughly because
Oh, thank you.
It felt deep. I guess it was a very deep but different
Yeah.
sort of remix, and it had all
it
the
had weight.
Tombstone-y vibes in it.
Yeah.
But it was just nicely done, and I approve of that. So well done,
Yeah,
Tombstone.
sound completely like different than the original, like in the sense that it doesn't have the same feeling. Like you said, it is a little bit darker, a little bit more
Yeah.
grungier,
It's
which is
weighty.
actually kind of kind of funny because I was doing some research, and it actually really reminded me of like a song that the band Pendulum would do, which is funny because Pendulum it involves two of the members of KnifePony, which I don't know. I thought that was kind of ironic.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even realize.
yeah, but like it's kind of that similar thing where it was like KnifePony does house, then the remix and like the electro rock thing. That was really cool though.
So
It was.
go for it.
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Oh, me?
I'll bring it up once Silva comes into the call.
All right. It was really interesting just to like hop in and watch Tombstone work on it. I mean, just like listening to the what he was doing. It was something that I hadn't really thought of doing, if that makes sense. It was something that was really interesting and unique that really brought like they said, a different vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool, really well done.
Speaking of
Yeah,
vibes, go ahead, Paul. Go talk.
Okay, I'll be honest. Whenever I started watching Tombstone working on the remix, I thought, "What the hell is he doing?
Yeah,
What's going on?"
he was texting me like, dude, he's not supposed to do that. No, what is he doing?
The chord progression sounded a little weird at first, but it was because he was looping this 4-bar section over and over and over again. And then after I hear the remix in its entirety, I really, really like it, and I really wish that I had gone with a different direction with a song.
Nah, I think the direction he took with it is definitely very fitting to what it was intended in the first place. After all, Feather recorded the vocals based on the instrumental, right? Like he provided like her with something to sing on, and then that all came together, and that was perfect for what the original song's supposed to be. I don't know. When I heard the vocals in the first time, I was like thinking, I was thinking this. I was thinking you guys did something really fantastic with Feather. You did something like that I think fits for what it is, Stay. And I was like, instead of just repeating the same loop and just doing the same thing that you guys did, I just went to a whole different direction, regardless of what the original intention was supposed to be. So I was just thinking, since a lot of rock songs have like this repeating chorus where it's like much like I actually get a lot of inspiration from Smells Like a Teen Spirit from Nirvana when I wrote this remix, because I was like thinking about the very similar idea of like repeating choruses and hook and stuff like that, and even though it was kind of unorthodox for something like this, but I don't know, I just felt like this was the best thing ever. Hey, Silva.
And we welcome Silva to the call, and I'm glad I have both of you here, because when I was listening to this album, the two tracks that stood out the most to me were both the Tomb remix and the Silva remix, and they were both really intense and really awesome in so very different ways. And we'll see that when we launch into Silva's track here next. But Silva, did you have anything you wanted to say about it first?
Well, if you like house, then you like this.
But it was spoken.
Yeah,
it was. I guess the direction here was. I don't know. I was listening to a lot of something at the time. I think it was Project 46 or maybe it was a VG. I don't know. No, it wasn't a VG. It was Project 46. Someone I've been getting into a lot lately. And that was a little bit of the inspiration behind this and stuff.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, so we're going to launch into that right now. This is Silva Hound's remix of Stay off of KnifePony's EP, remix EP for Stay featuring Feather.
dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of other screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near. And I am found, I am found, I am found, I am found, they're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You're all I need beside me, just stay near. And I am found, I am found, I am found, I am found, I am
right, and we're back. That was Silva. Silva Hound's remix.
That was awesome.
I was trying to avoid.
good.
I was trying to
Thank
say
you.
Silva's name. I was just awesome was sitting there, and I just couldn't not. It was so hard. I'm sorry.
man.
Really well
Wait,
timed.
were you about? Okay, never mind.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yes.
I think I like Tombs better though.
Really?
Shut up, Silva. don't even say this. I'll beat you next time I see you. Okay.
Okay.
You're like, okay, real talk. Your remix. What I really love about that. I mean, also this is the first time I'm hearing this, so it's a big surprise to me. I really love your remix because it's even though it's the same genre that it's taking from the original Stay. I'm not going to ignore that at all. But what I really love about yours, and especially what I love about your music in general, is that it takes like house into a much more like to be honest, am bored with a lot of like, let's say, recent trends like Big Room and a lot of trends where it's basically just stripping down house to a minimum where it's really lazy and really cheesy and stupid. But
Right.
you keep like being consistent with the way it sounds and everything. And even here, like, I can hear that, even though you can hear like pretty like influences from Avicii, for example, in this track, but it's still like your own track, and I can still like see, like, especially in the climax part where it's like those really awesome stabs happening and everything is like colliding together. And even hearing from this guy poor quality of music, just like hearing from that, it still sounds really, really awesome. And I'm going to jam to that while I'll be, buying the EP and also listening to it. Like, will you perform live? Are you going to perform live in any convention soon, by the way?
BabsCon.
Oh, I'm not coming to that, but
I'll be at
maybe all the
BronyCon.
convention. No, I'm not going to be in BronyCon.
Where are you
What?
gonna be?
Oh no.
I'm going to Everfree Northwest, though, and I'm going to be in MLP, MSP, and others.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be at MLP MSP.
All right, good. So play that there, and I'll go insane and dance like a maniac on the floor.
Yes. Okay.
Bottom line, I'll give this remix 10 out of 10. We'll play again.
Aw.
I
Thanks,
think
man.
we're all in that boat. We all agree.
Oh yeah.
No. 10 out of 10. It was okay.
Okay. Well, it's- 10 out of 10 is okay, I guess. But yeah. Silva, was there any specific? Sorry to cut everybody off, but was there any specific inspirations that went into this, or anything in particular that you were thinking of when you were doing the mix?
There was one. Let me just go through my SoundCloud likes real quick, because it was a song I was listening to on SoundCloud that really like had me into like a progressive mood during the time that I was working on this.
While he's looking for that, did anybody else have any particular comments about it?
I kind of like it.
Floaty.
Floaty, yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of
I
floaty.
felt like I could be like floating.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying about how both these remixes were so great but so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Tunes was like the
it's
darkest
like
of the bunch, and Silva's was like the happiest, and it had the most heart, in my
like the
opinion.
happiest and bubbliest kind of like, yes.
Happy and sad. Happy and sad.
It's
Yeah.
crazy though that it can all be like the same song but such different songs. Because like these three, I mean, aside from having the same lyrics and the same singer and stuff like that, like they sound completely different.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're gonna be
magic of
experiencing that.
remixes.
We're gonna be experiencing that with all of the tracks tonight. But Silva, did you find it?
Yeah, I did. It was Vice Tone. Vice Tone's remix of We Keep Running or something like that. We Come Running. Vice Tone is really awesome. And they've got like the best music ever. Well, not literally, but like they've got some of the best progressive house that I've heard in like a long while. It's very melodic, very hard hitting. And I remember listening to their remix of We Come Running, and that was like one of the biggest inspirations to the song.
Neat. So we're gonna kind of motor along here because we have a bunch of tracks to get through. But up next we have Art Attack's remix. Paul or Chris, did you have anything to say about it?
Yo.
Or Silva?
Yo. Art Attack's remix though.
Seriously though.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I second that. That's all I can
Dude.
say.
I'll third that, I guess.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you say after second. So.
That's how we should lead up to this one. Just
fifth it.
yo, Art Attack's
Yo,
remix
it's
though.
really cool.
Wait, Tim, what'd you say you do to it?
I said
it's
fifth.
Oh, fifth. Okay, I thought you said kiss.
Okay, we're gonna move on before we get into some conversation
Yeah,
topics.
this
This
starting to become
is
awkward.
Art
Let's just
Attack's.
move on.
This is Art Attack's
sorry,
remix of "Stay" from KnifePony's album premiering tonight.
I close my eyes and I see you. You hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest. A heartbeat beats for two. I can hear the sound of birds screaming. As the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You all need beside me just you, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. Stay. Stay. They're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You all need beside me just you, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. Stay. Stay.
You guys, though. You guys.
I'm having
Art
so
Attack's
much fun.
remix. You guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That intro really did it justice.
I don't think I've ever wanted to spend so much money on subwoofers just so I can have a wall of them behind me, so that I can just like
just like the climax part, just dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Like big
Just
nasty
have like
bass.
neon lights and stuff.
like I feel like it would be almost painful, but I feel like it would be just glorious.
It
Worth
would be,
it.
trust me. This is why I invest in clips, audio, stuff like this.
But yes,
Huge,
that
man, I love it.
that drop at the beginning was so intense.
I'm gonna go bump
It
that
was,
in my car
it was
later.
really well written.
I just need about like 6 subwoofers so I could dry my hands after I
Only
wash them.
6?
Why
6? Why not 10?
Much more.
No, you get out of the pool and you have like 20 and you're just instantly dry.
yeah.
After one drop, you're dry.
Well, one of the benefits of being a theater
Just
tech,
because it's drop.
one of the benefits of being a
I mean,
theater tech
unfortunately,
is just making a subwoofer bed that you can lay on, and then you just pump Art Attack's remix, and you're good. You don't
that's
need
your
to go
alarm.
get
It just
massage therapy.
launches you into the ceiling. I can't talk. I'm all tongue tied. My brain got a little bit jumbled from that.
So we did request some speakage time with Art Attack, but Art Attack is very busy. So unfortunately, no Art Attack tonight. But we do have Swedish Horse Mafia, which I will drag in, creating our panel to be even larger.
Swedish Horse.
Oh, that's what you meant by panel. Okay.
Also, you guys should see the chat in this Skype conversation here. It's just like
No.
there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. It's side chaining, bass, 64-bit
Kick doesn't
plugins.
clip. It's not loud enough.
Yeah.
It's us producers trying to be very outsmart each other by saying, I know better than you about this thing. That thing.
Use Microsoft Paint. Does anybody else use Microsoft Paint?
I used to use it.
Anyway, Swedish Horse
I used
Mafia
to
is
use it
here.
until I realized it was too much clipping.
What's up?
Welcome.
Welcome, Swedish
What's
Horse
up?
Mafia.
Hey, man.
Swedish Horse Mafia.
Yes, baby.
So which one are you?
Um,
Are you
Are you Axwell?
He's Steve Angelo.
I'm
He's
Steve
actually,
Angelo.
he's actually SHM. He's actually
Okay.
we're on EDM royalty right now.
yeah.
Presence.
Oh,
It's, but it's really big. We got the entirety of SHM to reunite.
We've got Pendulum, we've got a VG, we've got Vice Tone,
It's
we've got
amazing.
Swedish House Mafia,
Yeah.
we've got
We just need Skrillex.
Wait, you mean Alex S?
Who should we bring? Amoy? He's a brony musician.
Somebody needs to drag Alex in here just to say, hey, you've never listened to this album, but you should listen to this album.
I'm trying, but he's not replying. So
Because he doesn't like you, Chris.
yeah, he's not gonna reply.
this is a hard rejection getting it from someone else. Oh, I don't know if I can
Have you
continue
tried
this
offering
call.
him cookies?
So yes, SHM, tell us about Stay and what drew you to this song.
Well, when I first heard the song, I was already following KnifePony a lot. Not like stalkerish or anything, but I found
Why can't you imply that?
because I'm a creepy person.
Oh,
Yeah. Stay away.
Well,
Right.
that's
So
not alarming.
I was listening to Magic by KnifePony back when that came out, and I became a huge fan and started listening to all their stuff. When Stay came out, I had no clue who Feather was. Don't laugh at me.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
More like
Um,
burn you, but not
how
laugh.
dare you?
But
All right, so I was
Yes.
really drawn to the song. So I asked Paul for the stems, and we just got started.
one
I
of
got really inspired by Tombstone's really old stuff for this track.
Ooh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what? So is it a good thing or not?
Yes.
Oh, it's a good thing. It's a very
it's,
good
it's
thing.
really,
I don't know, because
really
I can
well
say
done.
that some of my old tracks, especially since they're old, and I
The good old days?
I didn't know a lot of things at the time, so I don't know if I could consider those good songs in the sense
But
that
yet
I'm.
here you are.
Come on,
you
you
like,
can take
million
inspiration
subscribers.
from old stuff. Come on now.
kick snare, kick snare.
obviously.
Yeah, that's
All
one
day.
of the
It was
yeah.
before you
I'm
went
sorry.
mainstream.
Oh.
Before I went mainstream, I went kick snare, kick snare. Now that I'm mainstream, I kick snare, 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 kick snare, snare, kick snare, kick snare.
Original.
I don't think anybody's allowed to have Tombstone in a Skype call without making a kick snare joke, at least at some point. I think it's like
I'm
osmotic.
actually
Yeah.
trying to imagine what that actually would sound like.
But yes,
the kick
Snare, snare,
rhythm.
kick, snare.
It would sound really dull, in my opinion, if it had the kick snare rhythm on my
Sounds
remix.
like me when I go to Guitar Center and play around with drum sets.
That sounds like Tombstone when he's remixing stuff.
all right, SHM.
Yes,
Do you have
please.
any last words before we drop your track?
Enjoy.
All right, here we go. This is Swedish Horse Mafia's remix of Stay.
Close my eyes and I see you. You hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of the screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need to guide me, just stay near, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. You're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. We are how to act, we are how to act, why don't we don't hurt me anymore. We are how to act, we are how to act, why don't we don't love can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. All I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found.
That was Swedish Horse Mafia's remix of Stay off of KnifePony's remix EP premiering tonight on Everfree.
So well done.
And
Wow, holy
So well
crap.
and apparently that's Chris's favorite track off the album.
Oh, it's just like the creativity. I mean, not only with the drop is just really well written. The synths are really well engineered. I mean, the vocal splicing, and then like the retuning of the
Vocals.
what am I looking for? The verse. Yeah, the first verse. It was really. That was. I wish I had thought of that. That was really well done.
Thank you.
I'm hearing this a
That
lot.
was some
I'm hearing
serious Dylan Francis stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until you said it. So
Like that was like straight out of Dylan Francis's playbook. That colored me impressed, yo. Like that was like it felt like listening to his Hulk remix or Messages. And I love Dylan Francis, so that colored me impressed. I am impressed.
And that means a lot coming from you, dude.
It shouldn't. I'm crap.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on,
A lot
don't
of
say
self-esteem
that.
issues in this.
Shut up, Silva.
Nobody likes me, and I don't like me.
You guys
I don't
are better. I suck.
This is like the emo side of like the techno.
Welcome to the electronic side of the fandom. Electronic side of the fandom is
all hate each
all,
other.
you guys all suck. My stuff's awesome, but secretly I think I'm terrible.
That's it. That's
It's like
That's what it
like
is.
say to- yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
feel so
fantastic.
out of my element. I want to be able to talk about this stuff, and I have no idea where to start. All I know
I
is it's
know,
awesome.
same here.
Six, did you really just say element?
Oh, that was
No,
really cool.
you just turned it into a pun. How dare you?
I know.
You're the one who said it.
I didn't think of it though.
I swear
well,
to God.
We're okay, so I just want to take things back for a minute. Since we're roughly about halfway through the album, I just wanted to ask both Paul and Chris, in compiling this album and putting all the tracks together, was there any challenges so far as, you know, finding tracks that worked well, flowing to one another, or anything interesting that that sort of came up as you were putting this together?
don't talk about WolfLA, please.
I wasn't even gonna think of that. Let's not talk about it. But
I know about it.
yeah, you know about it because I
I
talked
know
to you
you
about
do.
it. But anyway, honestly,
Yeah.
the only issue with making this whole album is well, there wasn't any issues. I wanted to put too many remixes on here, so I guess that's an issue. That's why there's, I think, 11 tracks. One of them being an instrumental from Tombstone's remix. I just wanted to put everybody's remix on the EP, and I did, but that wasn't exactly a good decision since we've been doing the stream for how long now? 49 minutes?
49 minutes, yeah. And we're about
Yeah.
halfway through.
So,
And
yeah,
nobody's
exactly.
complaining.
No.
Nope.
Not yet,
Which is
no.
really
Okay.
fine.
Nobody's gotten sick and said that they're giving up yet. Except for Snow from yesterday, but we don't talk about that.
You tortured me.
Okay, Snow, if you think you're sick of the song now, just try working on it
Yeah.
over
I
and
don't
over
know
and
what
over.
song are we up to right now.
That
bad.
was track 5. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
probably
Paul.
by like 7 or 8, I'm probably gonna be like in the corner.
How long you got
shaking.
on this?
I'll be
Like,
like,
with the
he's
mixing and
gone.
mastering.
But I have to
You're
say, though,
overdosing
too,
on awesome.
one of the things that really struck me is that a lot of the people that we've talked to so far have said that they weren't commissioned to work on this. They weren't pushed into this. They just really loved the song. Have you guys been blown away by the response that you've gotten?
Oh, definitely.
I'm
Definitely. When
surprised.
Silva asked me if he could have the acapella for the song, I was kind of concerned. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with the song? and then he sent me this rough demo of the remix, and I was blown away by the melody that he had written. And I was jealous because of the verse and everything. But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
And the fact that I had these big names wanting to remix our song was just fantastic. I was completely blown away. I was sort of awestruck by these people that I've been looking up to for so many years wanting to actually remix something that I've done. So,
Paul, are you getting choked up?
Oh.
yeah.
I can hear a little bit of something. This is a gross sob.
The reason
Does anybody have a
Reason
violin
why
that they
I-
can play right now?
no,
I need an insulin
I'll
shot.
pull up a
Chris.
violin priest.
Chris, did you have anything to
Yeah.
add?
It's been a lot of fun listening to like everything that's been like sent, all the remixes. That's honestly like just listening to all the creativity and stuff flowing from all these people. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun listening.
Cool. So we're going to motor along, and up next we have Garnica's remix. And Garnica can't make it live, but he did answer some of our questions beforehand. So I asked him kind of how he discovered the song and sort of got interested in doing a remix. And he said this.
What drew me to the song to begin with? Were you commissioned to work on it at all? Was there something about it that you thought was interesting? No, I really wasn't commissioned to work on it at all. I just really, really liked the song. I'd been keeping my eye on KnifePony for a while because they used one of my remixes in their mega mixes that they put on SoundCloud. And when they dropped Stay, I was like, oh, dude, you have got to let me do something with this. Like, you've got to keep me posted. And they're like, oh yeah, dude, we'll definitely be doing something pretty soon with that. And then a few weeks later, they sent me the stems for it, and I started working on it. And just working with it, I fell in love with it. And just Feather's vocals, oh my god. Like, I think the one thing that really drew me to the track was the vocals that Feather did. Like, I love everything Feather does. And then when KnifePony put their melodic spin on it, it was just the entire track just blew me away, and I was just immediately interested in working with it, and it was a really good time. I had a good time.
And without further ado, we're going to launch straight into Garnica's remix of Stay on KnifePony's premiere remix EP here tonight.
Hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound over the screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found. 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 I am we're in our own world now. rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You're all I need beside me, just stay near and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found.
And we're coming up just as the drums are ending us off there. A little bit of synth back in. But that was Garnica's remix of Stay featuring Feather by KnifePony. And keeping with the whole pre-recorded thing, I did speak to Garnica a little bit as well about the stuff that he included in this mix, but I'd like to get everybody's opinions first.
It's cool.
This remix is great, I think.
The thing is, he sent me that song a while ago, about 2 weeks ago, I think. And I think one of the biggest problems that he was having was really capitalizing on the most standout parts of what that genre is about, Melbourne Bounce. And I think the bass could have been a lot crispier, and the way he did the vocals was great. I think the kick could have been more powerful. But technicalities aside, for what it is, I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
There's been some talk in the chat while that was playing about the way that the voice was changed. Some of us like it, some of us don't. I'm kind of with Toom. I really enjoy the way that the voice has been changed.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like the way I see this track is that, and also in the chat, me and Silva, we kind of both agree that it's a bit too, like the remix is great, but the problem is that it's a bit too DJ friendly in a sense that it's too long for, in a sense that it's a bit repetitive.
Casual
and it makes sense since DJ, well, casual listening is a problematic since for DJs it's having to just, kind of like cut in the right place and fade out when it's supposed to be. And it's great for DJs, but not for casual listening, which is why I think he should have maybe edited it so it's a bit shorter, like because after the second climax it's already kind of like you already get the points across. So it's like you should have maybe ended it a bit before.
Mhm.
But it's not too bad. I think it's still a very good remix by itself, and I like it the way it is. It's Melbourne Bounds, baby.
Right, and another thing I think he could have done is just added more elements into the main section. You
Some
know,
elements.
I don't care.
I don't care. La la la.
But no, because like the driving force of that drop was obviously the vocal pitch bending, and I think he could have added, just more interesting, like a breakdown, a more interesting breakdown, or just a few more little interesting instruments in the drop. But for what it is, it was good.
Yeah.
But he could have added more.
I'm going to go into what Garnica had to say about this, since I did ask him about the elements that he put into this track and what he thought about that.
The angle that I took in my remix, I really was just trying to just personally have fun with the remix. I love the song so much, and I really wanted to keep that fun vibe. So I didn't try to step outside the box too much with my remix. I kind of wish I did though, but I did do a lot of vocal chopping, vocal work with the drop that I really really like. I used a style called Melbourne Bounce or Dutch House, which is something I'm really really fond of because I really really like Melbourne and Dutch House. But no, I actually took a piece of her saying I am found, and then where she says that's the sound that I use for the drop. So if you listen to the drop, it's like it's I. And when I came up with that, I was like, oh dude, this is sick. Like I gotta do this. So originally I was just trying to find like a noise or like a synth or like some kind of like stab that would sound cool there. And then when I put in the vocal, I was like, oh no, this is it. This is it. And then I just let that ride. And then with the kick and like the little like sub bass stabs underneath it, it sounds really cool. And then when it kind of like re-kicks and it breaks down, I kind of have like the offbeat, so it kind of gives like a little bit more of a bounce. So yeah, I think that's like the angle I was going for. Was I trying to achieve anything? Yeah, I was trying to make a bouncy track, I was just trying to have some fun with it. That's what I was trying to do, just make a fun track, just have a good time with it.
Yeah. So he admits that he hasn't stepped too far out of the box, but
Can I just be nitpicky real quick? Sure. He said Melbourne Bounce, aka Dutch House, and I just have to say those are two entirely different things. Dutch House is literally everything Afrojack has ever done. Dutch House,
pretty much,
and that, and then a lot of old laid back Luke stuff as well. Where Dutch House's driving point is how it's more synthy. It's more synth work involved. It's a lot more electro-ish. Dutch House, just listen to any Afrojack song. Melbourne Bounce, listen to Dioro. Just listen to anything by Dioro. That now, Melbourne Bounce is obviously more bouncy, but it focuses more on the I guess bounciness of the lead, and it follows a very strict bass line rule, the little 2/4 bass line, that so they're just putting that out there, two totally different things.
And this has been an educational moment brought to you by Silva Hound and Everfree Network.
Educational journey into EDM.
I'm sure people are already asleep after that.
I know.
Oh, Snow, I love you. Okay, so
I love you too.
we're gonna be moving on to the Ihasazon remix coming up. Paul or Chris, did you have anything to say about this one coming up?
Well, I'll be honest, this was kind of a disappointing remix, but Ihasazon is my friend, so I left it on. I like it. Don't get me wrong.
I hope he's not tuning in. That would be the worst thing ever.
Dude, that's cruel. Don't say that.
Shots fired.
Dude, I have a question for you. If I wasn't on, you would just say the same thing about my remix? Is that what you mean, huh?
Yes, I hated all the remixes. I just took all the remixes I hated and I put them all on an album so that all of your ears could. You figured it out. Good for you, Tombstone.
I'll plot something against you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well,
this just went from like a live stream to Jerry Springer's show.
Which one of us is Jerry Springer?
Yeah, Forrest, take us to the song. Get
all
us out of
right,
this.
we are going to move into Ihasazon's remix of Stay here on Jerry Springer.
And I see you. You hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of other screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near and I am found. They're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. As we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You're all I need beside me, just
And that was Ihasazon's remix of Stay from KnifePony's EP Stay, featuring Feather. And was that disappointing?
They're all featured Feather.
Well, yeah, of course they're all featuring Feather. I just
Thank
have to
you
keep
for letting us
saying
know
it.
that just now.
Like, no, duh.
I'm sure I said
Halfway
that.
through the album. By the way, Feather's in this. Just thought you ought to know.
All right, so.
Oh, really? So it was Paul singing this all along.
All right, so important
Paul,
announcement.
what kind of software did you use to make your vocals sound like a woman? I don't know.
I use a special
MS
software
Paint.
called Feather.
It's a Vocaloid. Feather the Vocaloid. But yeah, special announcement, all the hosts of VOH are fired. So the next week's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's just going to be me. But yeah.
Isn't it always?
And then you'll be replaced by the living Tombstone.
Yeah, it's true.
What? No.
Oh my god.
But anyway.
Internal affairs. Anyway, back to the song.
Yeah, back to the song. So, Paul, why was this so disappointing?
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't
Back
say
to you.
I didn't say it was awful. I just said it disappointed me a little bit. Keyword being little. Okay.
You brought this upon yourself,
Jerry,
Paul.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Remedy this mistake.
Think quickly.
Okay, so
think quickly.
tell us what you like about the song.
I like the melody. Silva he disagrees, but he doesn't matter. I like the melody. I feel like it would sound a lot better on a bigger system, you know, at a performance. But I don't know. I was disappointed by the overall mix, the whole technical side of things. I just felt like it could be polished up a little more. That's just my issue.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, like, I have the same problems with, with
You know what?
other people's songs.
I was talking the whole time. And I just realized my mic was.
You're all like, guys, stop interrupting me. You're all jerks. Jeez.
No, can I just elaborate on the melody a little bit?
Yeah.
Sure.
The thing that I find disappointing about the melody is that, for one thing, the chord progression is a very overused Western minor progression, and each chord, it was only 2 notes being played over and over again on each chord. So
So it was like power chord syndrome. Almost.
No, hardcore is way better. Like Showtech.
Well, I mean, more so like
power chord syndrome.
Power chord syndrome, because power chords use the first
Power
and the fifth.
chord. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said hardcore.
No, I'm sorry. I don't speak EDM.
No, yeah, power chord. Yeah. It was a power chord syndrome. It was just, it got really repetitive really quickly. That was my problem with it. And of course, there were technical, issues with it. The mix sounds very tightly packed, if you will. It seems like everything is a kind of brick wall.
Was it kind of narrow too?
It was kind of narrow. I think the bass was a little wide, and like everything else was a little narrow. But I don't know. That might be these crappy headphones I'm using.
Yeah.
Same thing. Dude.
Also, I felt like the mix overall, like he was putting too many things. Like I agree about, like, I mean, I don't think it's mostly the mix that was too tight. It was also that I felt like too many instruments were playing at the same time and colliding with each other, so it felt a bit weird at that point. But yeah, I guess that's what I could say about the mix.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, all right. So
yeah,
I guess we get to move on. Hey, Zeta's now here, which is great.
Zeta,
everybody zap Zeta.
No.
I mean, what
happens? I'm not
Zeta,
here.
don't
Go
sleep.
away.
Zeta has joined us. Zeta is another one of the regular hosts from Elements of Harmony, which, by the way, you guys can catch on Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Just a quick plug for us. But
ding, self-promotion, activate.
Yep. But so moving up next, we do have actually the last remix on the album. Woo!
Is it?
Yeah, it's the last remix
Yes,
on the
it
album,
is.
and then we have actually one more song to play after that. And then there's a bonus track that we're not allowed to play on air. which you guys need to like buy the album for so that you can hear it. But
it sucks you don't have to buy the album.
No, you do have to buy the album. Go buy the album now.
I don't know. I think it's done really well.
No,
buy the album. Buy the album.
Buy the album.
Buy the album.
This is like subliminal messaging, like flashing on the screen, just like buy it, buy it, like flash.
I would have set up a scene for that, but I'm sorry, I didn't think that far ahead. I should have done a flashing
applied
by.
directly to the forehead. Album,
No, it just
applied directly to the forehead.
But yes,
See,
coming up next, we do have WolfLA's remix, and Swedish Horse Mafia has been exploding in his seat to talk about this. So
was this film disappointing too? Sorry.
I love this remix. It's great.
Why?
I just exploded.
Why do you love the remix?
Well, because the melody's great, the bass drop is super, and I think everyone in the chat is going to enjoy it.
All right, cool. Yeah, Swedish Horse Mafia is a man of few words, but they are good words.
Enjoy it, chat.
Unlike Paul's words.
You let it go.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop.
No, you just said the three evil words for songs.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna get into it. All right,
yeah.
song time.
Song time.
It's
So,
literally a Rosen reference.
this is the last remix on the album. This is WolfLA's remix of Stay.
Close my eyes and I see you. You hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of the screams. To clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found. I am found. I am found. I am found. And I am found. They're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world now, together we are here. And our love can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You're all I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found.
I'm back.
Ring ring.
All right.
Banana phone.
Wow.
Ring ring.
That's what's happening in here when I'm not listening to you guys.
No, dude, I muted
Somebody's
the
phone has
Skype
been
chat so
going.
I could hear the song through the website.
Oh,
I had no
dear.
idea you guys were
You
doing
missed
it.
the jokes. You missed the funny, Silva.
I did miss the funny.
In the chat
You
here,
missed
all
the
I can
funny.
see is go, 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 go.
Hey, I am found. I am found.
This is what happens when
I
we
am-
listen to the same song over and over with different iterations. Everybody just goes loopy.
It's just pure insanity.
Yeah. I got kicked from the chat for screaming
This is
go.
exactly what I was yesterday, but this is like
Need more ghost samples.
So, okay, so we have to discuss the Go sample now, since a lot of people mentioned it in the chat.
I don't even know anymore.
Go.
No,
Discuss
I'm
it.
getting conflicting
Technically-
emotions from.
no, it's just hilarious how often the go sample goes, and then like every 16 goes stay, and it's like, do you want me to stay? Do you want me to go?
You can make a conflicted
Do I
signal.
stay?
Get out of
Do
here!
I
What? You're
go?
just gonna leave?
So great.
Do I go there?
Silva, the ghost sample is like one button before. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Right? It's just like right before that.
I feel like I'm learning the secrets to making electronic music tonight. You just
Need that
You
sample, damn, son, where you find this?
go, go,
You're
You're
go.
learning the shortcuts. You're learning the shortcuts.
Needs more go.
Shortcuts being commercially successful.
And in the essential packs, just download all of them.
Okay, so while
Yes,
everybody
every single one.
while everybody is criticizing the song, SHM, tell us about the things you liked in there.
Go.
No, it's not criticism. It's just great.
Go.
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 Favorite
No,
part?
joking
Go.
aside, it is like I liked it for what it is, but yeah, there's like a few things. What we mentioned, for example, some of the overuse of some of the samples. I guess they shouldn't like use too many of the samples there, and overuse ideas. But overall, like drop even, and I agree with Swedish Horse Mafia that the drop is definitely worth it. But
Thank you.
but yeah, that's all I could say, I guess.
Well,
I wish he used more than one massive patch.
Six had something to say real
I
quick.
feel like if you heard this like live, where you're actually like able to, I don't know, be in a room full of a bunch of other crazy people and be able to hear it through a good sound system and stuff like that, I feel like the repetitiveness doesn't really hit you as much. And
I don't know.
It's like it's more fun, I guess.
Well, it has to do a lot
I
with
wish he
atmosphere,
used
too,
more than
and
one
setting.
massive sample patch.
It seems like he used like 3 or 4 there. I don't know.
Hi Zeta.
Sorry.
That was
Somebody else
the
in our
hidden
friends.
remix. That's the bonus track.
Just like it's like a ringtone version. Just like it's a 3-second loop.
Stay. Go, 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 go.
See how that works.
Go. I am found.
Well,
Magnetically attract phones. What is this?
I don't know. I'm surprised that we lasted an hour and a half before devolving
This is
into
why
this.
I don't know. It's funny how like the last song destroys us all.
oh boy.
Everything.
Destroy us all.
Sorry, Tim. What?
Chat kick.
What? Oh, I was just saying. This is why I silenced my phone for these. It's nothing important.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
on. Talk music.
Okay. Well, since that was the last remix, I kind of want to just get final thoughts from everybody. We do still have one more track that we're going to go into, so everybody that's listening in, please stay tuned in. It's awesome. I promise. Yes, stay.
No, go.
Go.
It's just,
Yes.
it's just that loop. That's it.
Final thoughts on the remix EP from everybody, and we'll also take some questions from the chat too. If the chat has any questions for KnifePony or anybody else here in like relating to this EP specifically, we at this point in time we don't care about Tombstone's favorite pony. We just want to know questions about this EP and KnifePony specifically. But until we grab some of those questions, if Araxnus is still listening in, if you can grab a few of the
And he
questions and
left.
just did he? Oh, he's back.
Been killed by a ghost command. Oh.
Yeah, Araxis is still
No,
around. If
he's-
he can
he's
save
back.
a couple of the questions and just
Good, good,
forward
good,
them to
good.
us, that would be great. I'm going to enlist you for help. Please help. But yeah, final opinions. I'll start with the EOH crew, actually, since we're the least knowledgeable about electronic music, ironically. What was the EOH crew's opinion on the Stay remix EP?
I guess I'll go
Not all
first.
at once.
Yeah, not all at once, guys. Jeez.
Raise your hand.
No, someone's asking who their favorite EOH host is. Pick your-
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay,
Terrible.
anyway,
It's the living
Remix.
Tombstone. Go on.
Yes. Remix EP. 6, go ahead.
Remix EP. Sorry, I'm distracted. I thought it was really cool, actually. Like I don't know. When you kind of hear somebody say, "Hey, we're gonna talk live about the same song being remixed," like a bunch of times, you're like, "Huh, really? Is that like, are we gonna be able to survive this?" But it was cool. Like I genuinely was not expecting them to all sound as different as they did.
And this is. Oh,
Yeah.
I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Freaking crap, Sliff.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You can interrupt me.
This kind of just goes to show, like, I've heard from not a whole lot of people, but several people, like, oh, originals are better than remixes, and they have more original content in them and stuff like that. It's like, no,
Oh, boo.
remixes are their own style of thing, and they can be just as creative and different from originals as the original itself.
Yeah, and I mean,
So,
not
and
even
this
on the
just really
electronic
goes to
side.
illustrate that.
Yeah, like covers, for example. Like, I don't know, just what's popping into my mind is Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower. Nobody really remembers that one. They remember the cover that Jimi Hendrix did. So, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that remixes are better. I'm just saying, like, they're not always worse, I guess.
Wait, who's Bob Dylan?
Get out.
Get out. Go.
All right.
Who said that?
Tim, what were your thoughts on the album?
Well, before listening to it, I was just like, a remix album, really? Because I don't listen to EDM that much outside of like Infected Mushroom and some other stuff. And then as listening to it, I was like, wow, each of these have a really big distinctive character of their own. And as Sliff and Six were talking about, just really creative and original, despite it being a remix. Just people have different takes when they hear beats, and I was thinking of how sometimes I'll hear a song and think how I would do it different, and it was just really impressive, even though it's the same song over and over. It's really not.
Yeah.
So.
Snow.
And.
Oh, go finish.
Oh, I was just going to say it was also nice having Silva and Tombstone here
Yes.
to explain the differences between different EDM subgenres.
Yeah,
because
we would talk about all the things that we don't know about.
I have things I like in EDM a lot, but I don't know how to classify them, so I don't know what to look for. So that was helpful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done.
Snow, what were your thoughts on the album?
I thought it was pretty interesting. The first time I heard it was like jokes aside, like it was interesting. Like you can hear the different styles going into the same song. Like it's some are darker, some are lighter, some are like sad. Like it's different emotions that are going into it.
Totally.
Like it's really interesting, like how people like can create their own style with just one song.
Zeta. I know you just joined us at the end here, but I know you got a chance to kind of look at the album a little bit. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I only saw like a song and a half or listened to. But it just, I mean, more or less, I pretty much reiterating what some people have already said, is that, everybody has their own kind of style. Everybody has their own way of doing everything. I mean, that's what makes everybody special.
Yeah.
Everybody's their own little special pony.
This has been another Zeta moment.
God.
It just got so cheesy. Oh my god, that was amazing.
That's because you're the special, and I'm the special. We're all the special.
Everything is awesome.
And actually, when you start saying EDM, I literally had to think for a second. Wait,
Oh.
what does EDM stand for again?
All right.
Zeta, you're part of a music show that talks about music. What are you doing?
What is your point?
Okay. Moving on. Yeah.
Please just go back to sleep.
I completely.
Electronic douche music.
That's the first time I'm encouraging you to sleep.
All right. I completely agree with the rest of my very silly co-hosts. But yeah, no, like I listened to this EP and I started listening to it with an open mind, and it's just as somebody who does a lot of covers, it was really nice to see iterations of that in the electronic genre, and like listening to the variances of how people have kind of explored this song from the original was really neat for me. And specifically the Tombstone and Silva remixes were just astounding for me, and in how different they were, but also how good they both were. And with that in mind, I'm going to pass it over to, I guess, Tomb first. Your thoughts on the album?
Sorry, I dropped something. Give me a second.
Spotlight. I think his phone rang.
Shut up! She was my mom. Anyway.
Oh, your mom was at home.
I think the album as a whole, like, I think what really keeps it together, and the reason why the remix album was so successful is only thanks to the duo's amazing tracks Stay. I mean, without that original song, we would never like really think of that many creative ideas to go with it, because it's like if the original track doesn't overstay it, well, it like doesn't even make it to everyone like to enjoy it, in the sense that you can definitely have different ideas for it. Then none of the remixes would work, in my opinion. Even mine. I don't think I would have the ideas to come up with something else for the remix. I'd probably even call it off. Like, I'm not interested. But it's only after like I heard the track is what got a lot of people to make really amazing remixes. And I think my favorite from the album so far is Swedish Horse Mafia's remix. For the reason that it's I wasn't expecting a complete overhaul of like the vocals and everything, and that got me really, really excited for like the entire remix from the beginning. Which is a big change for like the other remixes being like using the same vocal and mostly staying in the same kind of idea mostly, which isn't a bad thing. Just saying, completely expecting something completely different is something that I always enjoy. But yeah, overall, like, it's very, very interesting, and I definitely even if I was about to say something, and then I lost my train of thought. What I was about to say. Anyway, so I'm just saying that I'll buy the album regardless, because of how awesome work has everyone done for this, including my own Silva's Swedish Horse and the other remixes that I forgot to mention their name. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid.
On that note, since your favorite was SHM, Swedish Horse Mafia, what were your final thoughts on the album?
My final thoughts on the album were very simple, as usual, because I don't talk that much. My favorite part was Go.
Not a bad thing.
Screw you.
Oh my God! Which part of Go was your favorite? Is it the G or the O?
Both.
It's Stay.
They only worked.
My favorite part, legitimately, my favorite part of this whole album was actually getting to work with such amazing stems from Feather. Also, being on the album with such great artists such as Silva Hound and Tombstone. Especially because Tombstone's Discord remix kind of got me into this fandom, and it's been a ride, and it's been a lot of cell phones going off lately.
Go.
Well, we'll ping Silva.
I think I'm gonna make a sound clown.
A sound clown?
Sound clown?
No.
I make a cell phone.
No.
All right, Silva, your thoughts.
Yeah, this was really good EP. Everybody's remix was, had a key element that made it enjoyable and listenable. Yeah, I was honestly not expecting that Dylan Francis remix. I mean, Swedish Horse Mafia remix. And it was just Tomb's remix was just really good. I remember listening to it when he was streaming it, and it. Of course, I'm proud of my own. And just everybody else's remix on here was just really good. Someone on Tumblr had asked me earlier today, "What's up with all the hype about KnifePony?" And I told them, I said they make great music and they have awesome potential. People wonder why KnifePony is so hyped up, even though they're like one of like 30 or 40 new musicians with great talent. Because I've heard them. I haven't heard the 30 or 40. I've heard KnifePony, and from what I've heard from them, they're great. And Stay was just a really good song. I was just really, really interested in like putting my own little flavor to it. It was all mostly for fun, but it was also just to I guess put him out there, whatever. And plus, you can't go wrong with Feather's vocals.
Well, Silva,
has spoken.
Silva, you always have a way of putting things concisely together in a very kind of heartwarming and very authentic kind of way. So thank you for tying everything together for us.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to leave it off with Paul and Chris. And actually, we do have one question from the chat for you guys, which I know you touched on a little bit earlier. But overall, now looking at the whole album, is there anything you noticed in any one of the other remixes that, looking back, you think you could have done in yours? And that was a question from Fritzy Beat in the chat.
Yes. Silva's remix had a much more exciting verse. It was overall, the composition of that remix was a lot more exciting than the original one was, because I was really lazy and I just used piano, which it
Piano's
worked,
cool.
but
Well, actually,
Yes.
I actually enjoyed the original's melody. That's actually a really catchy melody, in my opinion.
Well, hold up that melody, the verse.
Huh?
The
Oh,
verse.
oh.
No, I wouldn't change the drop.
Yeah.
Drop was great.
No, I'm proud of that.
You should be.
Don't you dare touch my drop.
All right.
Is that me?
Yeah, Chris, anything that you would want to change looking back based on the remixes you've heard?
Well, I realize how far I have to go to really sound good. I mean, just listening to like Silva's and Swedish Horse and everyone, it's just the amount of like talent that everyone has. It's really cool just to just hear everything and hear what they can do with these things. It's been kind of inspiring, actually.
Yeah, for sure. I don't see any more questions from the chat for now, actually. Araxon only sent me that one, but
I saw one from Blaze Chaser asking which remix was our favorite overall.
Ooh.
Do we all get
Judgment
to
of the pain? Bring down judgments upon the Swedish Horse.
Okay. I will say that my favorite to listen to would be Swedish Horse Mafia's.
Woo!
My favorite one in terms of creativity would be Tombstone's.
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with that. Like, just like Tombstone's, yeah, definitely agree with what you just said. I was going to add something, but I totally forgot what I was going to add.
I can agree with you what you say, but I still love Silva's the most. It has the most heart for me, and it touches me the best. Yeah,
I'm with Forrest on that one.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna pick favorites, so don't look at me.
Every parent has a favorite child. Go 6.
Well,
wait.
Well, 6.
I have sisters. Are you saying that I'm not? Wait.
All right, we're not going to touch on 6's childhood issues. So 6 doesn't have a favorite, and Sliff scoffed at 6. So Sliff, what's your favorite?
Ooh.
What? I got scoffed at?
Yeah, Sliff went.
Don't at me. the remix was my favorite. No, I really like Tomb's remix, just because I could hear that grunginess, and I mean, I grew up in Seattle, kind of grunge is my bread and butter.
All right, yeah, Seattle.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
Slip.
I guess that's why.
Any favorites? Or while you're thinking intently, does Snow have any favorites?
I have two favorites. I like the silver one, and the Swedish
Silver
one was
one?
good too.
Silver one and the
Sorry,
Swedish one.
Silva.
Snowblitz.
Did you just do that there wasn't an R?
I'm sorry. I like to correct myself.
No, you're fired.
Slip, real quick, your favorite.
Okay. I liked all of them, but Swedish Horse Mafias just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. Tombstones was fantastic. Silva's was fantastic, but I think Swedish Horse Mafias was the most unexpectedly fantastic.
Nice.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So we are going to end off tonight. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been fantastic. I'm so glad that Tomb and Silva and SHM could stick around for this and contribute some good EDM knowledge into our brains.
Nah, we haven't done any of that.
But
It's already left my brain. I'm sorry.
But I'm going to give the last word tonight to Paul and Chris. Is there anything that you wanted to tell everybody before we leave off?
Thank you. Thank you
yeah.
so much. Everybody involved in the whole album, especially Silva, because he got this whole deal with Everfree set up. I want to thank everybody who is watching the stream right now and everybody who has supported KnifePony from the beginning. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, same. It's been awesome just listening to all the support and stuff. And special shout out to my dad for being really supportive. I think pretty sure he's downstairs like recording this.
Yeah, hi, Michael.
Yeah. Everyone say hi, Dr. Fenton.
What's up, Dr. Fent, Sony? Brony Fent, Sony.
Awesome. So we do have the last track on the EP now to go into.
Someone seems excited.
Wow, that has to be my favorite moment ever to happen on Everfree. That's just fantastic. All right, so on that bombshell, we are going to end off with the Stay reprise, and it's been fantastic being with you tonight. Remember to go buy KnifePony's Remix EP on Bandcamp. The link's in the IRC, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be in the description, so check there. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
Go.
Close my eyes and I see you. You hypnotize me in my dreams. I can feel it in my chest, a heart that beats for two. I can hear the sound of the screams. And as the smoke begins to clear, the dust settles on the ground. You're all I need beside me, just stay near, and I am found. They're all around, but I don't care. They can't hurt me anymore. We're in our own world can finally soar. And as we rise up, none will dare to bring us down. You're all I need beside me, just stay near.